Welcome back, guys. This is Speaks and Sip. I do have a PSA. Today is National Quitters Day, and unfortunately, this will be the last episode of Speaks and Sip. Anyway, yeah, what's going on, y'all?
I quit. Nah,
Yo, how we feeling today, fellas? What's good?
Feel great.
I feel good, man. I feel good.
That's right. That's right. Happy New Year. This is
Yeah.
we in 2025 now.
Happy New Year.
You know, we done made
right.
it. We done made it another year. We here.
Yeah, another
Shit.
year around the sun. What y'all got on your bingo
He didn't
card?
sound like he didn't sound too delighted about that. Okay, let's just get into it. We gonna touch base on this. We back to the fitness. We here for another fitness episode. We're gonna talk about these New Year resolutions and how they always get applied to fitness
Or don't.
or don't. So, fun fact: 50% of the population literally puts fitness or signing up to a gym membership as a New Year's resolution.
Yo, you
That's
know what's crazy
insane.
about that? There's 300 million people in the U.S.
That's insane.
So that's 150 million people
That's insane.
saying, I want to do
Where
fitness.
all them people working out at? They not. But yeah.
Who knows?
Yo, that's crazy. So, okay, well, let me ask you guys, did you guys have a New Year's resolution by any chance?
I did. Mine was to be more sustainable in what I want to do outside of my 9 to 5.
Okay.
So I want to eventually leave my 9 to 5 and get back to entrepreneurship. So that was mine.
Okay.
And get bigger.
That's good.
And get bigger, bro?
Get bigger.
No Diddy.
Yo, come on. Come on, man.
Yeah.
For me, New Year's resolution, no, it's just continue doing what I'm doing and enhance what I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? Like find more creative ways to get better at what I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
and just continue to keep learning. That's it. Continue to keep learning. Because I feel as though for me, this last year was good. It could have been better. But that's just it's like the stock market. You're gonna have ups and downs.
Right.
Absolutely,
It's just
yeah.
understanding how to pivot, so everything was going according to plan. Sometimes things just it doesn't mean it's not working.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes things just get slow. That's how business is.
That's a
So
fact.
just continue to keep doing what I'm doing and continue to reading. One thing, you know what? I did. You know what? I did. So on some real stuff.
Stay ugly.
I'm handsome. Nah, you know what I did though for real?
Not yet.
You know what? Hold on.
No, we don't know
Listen,
what.
You gotta hold up though. You gotta let me get it out.
Yeah.
I'm not forcing no relationships.
Okay.
No relationships. That comes down to business or anything. Like I'm not about to be like, oh, like if I talk to someone that's say in the gym or something, I'm like, hey, had you taken advantage of your free assessment? And they'd be like, no, that's it. I'm not
Yeah.
about to keep talking to you, keep asking you. You know what? You said no the first time. That's it.
That's a
I'm
fact.
keep it moving. And that comes with anything, business, anything. I'm just not forcing things no more. I'm just gonna keep it moving.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, one of the things that stagnated me last year. I was forcing things. Now it's like, if it's not working, you know what? Just move on.
Okay.
That's it.
I like that. Yeah. For me, to be honest, I just feel like more consistency. There's more on the table now for me, in reference to just training, the pod, us being consistent with it and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
so literally just we on it. Like,
Yeah.
it's time to work type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had I'm not even gonna call it fun because I wasn't playing around with it, but we had our like learning. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our year around the sun of learning. Now it's like apply. Now it's literally apply. So that's where I'm at with that. Just being persistent and consistent with everything that's going on.
Word. I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
So now, all right, let's get on these gym memberships. So okay, check this out. Another fun fact. So 12% of memberships happen at the beginning of the year. So that's what's funny is I had a dialogue with one of Kev's clients actually in reference to whether that was a lot or it wasn't. So his response to me once I said that was, oh, well, that doesn't seem like a lot. And I was like, actually, if you think about it before you continue on to explain, let me give you context. So I said, what we do know is we just came off the holidays, right? During the
Right.
holidays, people go away. Even if they don't go away, their money goes elsewhere.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and then aside from that, you have that summertime, vacay time, right? So you got like peak times like July and all this, they're gone for the summer. These
Mhm.
people are not in New York. You get what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, so in reality, deduct, I would say 6 months. You take away 6 months. Think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
So you got no, right? So October, November, December, right?
Mhm.
And then you got, I would say June, July, August. Think about that.
So basically Q3 and Q4. Yeah.
So so these people that signing up to that gym membership, that 12% is a very strong 12. You know, in reality, that's damn near 30%, I feel like. It's really 30%. You get what I'm saying? That's a third of what's going on. And
Mhm.
most of those people now, and once again, to what I said, you have quitters day. So today is actually quitters day, right? So you have, and that goes for anything that applies and whatever they said they wanted to do for their New Year's resolution. So we're talking, what, 2 weeks in?
Yeah, not
Two-
even.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
by the point of 2 weeks, you start feeling defeated. You're like, I ain't really gonna do this, or I didn't learn what I need to learn, or I'm not feeling as motivated to do it anymore, yada yada. You fall back into the same shit you was doing, whether that's waking up early, going to the gym, whatever the case is. So I thought about that, and I asked you guys, do you feel like it's probably best to, after signing up for a gym membership, get a personal trainer right away? Yes or no? And if so, why? If not, why not?
I'm going first.
If you want to.
Yeah, I'm not ugly, so I'll go first. So what I think, no, I don't think it's a good idea when you very first sign up for a gym membership.
Okay.
Depending on the gym though, too. That plays a big part.
It does.
But I think that for the most part is no. I think if you're someone that's never gone to the gym, you have to get acclimated to the environment first,
Mhm.
and maybe a personal trainer might be a little intimidating, or it might be overwhelming because you're not making a long-term commitment at first. So you don't know if you are even interested.
Yeah.
You know, when you do your initial assessment of when you walk in the gym and you see everybody working out, doing a thing, you don't know where to go, you don't know where to start, you damn near don't know where the bathroom is
Yeah.
or the locker room. So I think it's just best to just take in what the gym has to offer, ask questions, staff, find out where everything is, get comfortable, and then when you feel like, okay, this is the place for me to be, then let me look into getting some more expert help.
Okay.
I would agree, but disagree. Agree in part, but respectfully disagree. Here's why. When you see most people that come to the gym, especially when someone's just beginning,
Yeah.
here's why someone, I understand what you're saying, why someone, in my opinion, would need some guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times when they first start, that's where a lot of people mess up at, because they don't know what they're doing.
Mhm.
And if you look at it now, when we go to the gym now, I was just looking today, like the straight arm lat pull downs.
Yeah.
I literally watched about 5-6 people in the gym today. And I'm like, what the are they doing, yo?
Yeah.
And these people that
Yeah.
go to the gym.
Yeah.
Yo.
So I'm like, yo, what are they doing? So I'm looking like, am I like, it's like, where did they learn this from? You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
you're absolutely right. A trainer can be intimidating depending on what type of trainer you get.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But as it's supposed to come down to the person who walking into the gym too, and knowing what you want. But a lot of times people don't know what they want. So this is where
Right.
someone with more experience will come into play at. But a lot of times the trainer, he's just or she's just trying to get some money and trying to sell, as opposed to looking out for your best interest.
Yeah.
And it should be about the person who coming in, like, listen, what do you need? How can I help you? Not what can I sell you?
Yeah.
If you legit and your product is good, it's gonna sell itself.
Right.
So you don't have to like upsell nobody, be like, yo, it's gonna sell itself. Just be yourself, and it's just gonna they're gonna come.
Well-
You understand what I'm saying? Or if they have the resources,
Mm-hmm.
or if they need that person, then it's gonna come. Or they see the value in you, then they're gonna be like, yeah, I could.
Well, the reason why I say what I say is because I've spoken to a lot of people, excuse me, that never went to the gym before,
Right.
and the outside, world or whatever. But most of them don't know where to start, don't know what to do, but they also have social anxiety. We're in a different time period where a lot of people's anxiety goes through the roof. And social anxiety is a real thing because people are hooked on things that are not social. things that don't require you
Right,
to
right.
talk to
To people.
people, that don't require you to be present around people.
Yeah.
And also now you got the work from home thing. That's a really big thing. So you literally can cut yourself out of every equation
Mm,
besides going to the grocery store. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Pretty much.
But you don't got to interact with nobody at the grocery store except for the person bringing out your shit.
Yeah.
So the reason why I say that is because you have to go into an environment that is foreign to you. Even us knowing what we know, they don't know us from a can of paint.
Right.
But if you're not comfortable in the environment that you're in, it doesn't matter how good your program is. It doesn't matter how good your training skills are. It doesn't matter how much you know. Me and you having a conversation is not gonna happen if I don't feel comfortable.
Right.
So you have to go into a totally different environment. It stink. You know what I'm saying? It's sweaty in there. You know, it might be cold. It might be hot. You know, something that you're not accustomed to outside of your comfort zone. So you have to become comfortable in that environment before you speak to anybody.
Okay, so let me get this straight. This is what you're saying, right? Go into a place, an establishment, figure this shit out.
That's not what I said. That's
I'm
not
just
what I
saying-
said at all.
I mean,
That's not what I said at all. No,
because
because I'm gonna give you a real scenario. I'm gonna give you a real scenario. I spoke to someone who was interested in getting their body in shape.
right.
Period. She was going on all of these trips, and she's like, "Yo, I'm uncomfortable with how I look. I want to do something about it, but I'm not comfortable just going to the gym." She asked me to go with her. I said, "Hell no." But at that point in time, I asked her, "What's your fear of going to the gym by yourself?"
Right.
She says, "I'm not social. So I don't know how to, I'm socially awkward," is what she said. "I don't know how to approach someone and ask them for help or ask them for any type of whatever." I said, "You don't even have to go there to work out. They have bikes, they have treadmills, they have ellipticals.
I agree.
Yeah.
Go over there, put it on one,
And just do.
just do, and then survey whatever you see.
Exactly.
You can
Try
walk
it out.
around and not have to speak to a soul."
Yeah.
Right.
But then that's when you figure out, okay, maybe this is something that I could go to once a week, twice a week, 3
Yeah.
times a week. You can come up with a game plan. You don't have to have any information outside of how much you got to pay per month.
Yeah.
Then every gym's got a free trial. So sign up
Right.
for a free trial. Go in there and walk on a treadmill, look around, go, look at different machines. You don't even have to touch anything.
Yeah.
But literally go in there and see if this is something that you feel like you could do for longer than a day.
Okay.
You take it a day at a time.
Let me chime in. I ain't give my answer. So to bring it back to the scale of the New Year's resolution, people, because that's really how we got into this.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, I like both answers. In my opinion, I feel like they should sign up with a trainer though. So check this. I feel like that's because most people that make this a New Year's resolution been sitting on it all year.
Yeah.
Nobody wakes up and say, you know what, tomorrow's the gym is just, you know what I'm saying? If so, that's very small percentage.
Right.
Most of these people are people that like tried and failed several times. And when I say fail, I mean like they just didn't hit the goal that they wanted. Like, you know what I'm saying? That top goal, the body goal and all this other shit. But there are people that probably had several memberships, did several free trials or day passes, and, did what got on the elliptical, the treadmill, curled, squatted, did all of this other shit. So it's at a point where it's like, yo, the only thing you kind of are straying away from that you haven't done yet is sign up with a trainer. Now, keep in mind, we're also not putting a number on you, a limit. You could sign up for like maybe 3 sessions. You get what I'm saying? Also, when you sign up for that gym membership, just take advantage of everything off the back. Like, just fucking do the consultation or the free session, right? Go from there, and you're supposed to come with a game plan saying like, hey, look, this is what I want to do, right? This is my goal, right? And I just want to hit that. And you let them know like, hey, in my past, I've tried, but I just feel like I need that push or whatever the case may be. So then when you lock in, same thing, kind of to what you said on the back end. Whether you come in just 1, 2, 3 times.
Right.
It's the same thing if you compare it to when they do Pilates or yoga. They do the same shit. They go 1, 2, 3 times a week. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And what's crazy is when you add that up and how much they pay for that.
Yeah.
I'm
Especially,
just saying.
especially Pilates.
You get what I'm saying? I'm just
Pilates
saying, when
ain't
you
cheap.
add that up, so it's like, yo, you might as well just be like, you know what? Let me just do a smaller package. Let me do a couple sessions here with a trainer. Because at the end of the day, you just doing the yoga or Pilates may not help you get that body goal that you want. You
Right.
may need to come into the gym and lift some weights and do some other stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just different programming. all together. So I feel like that's something that they should try at first, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I understand the holidays just was like it's post holidays. Maybe the money is funny, whatever the case is.
Right.
But that moment you do have that opportunity, you should take that opportunity because that's an investment. That's it.
Yeah, and to go back to what you said, like as far as like being like not comfortable, I think that it depends who you talk to can make that transition much easier. It don't necessarily
Mhm.
have to just be training. And I tell people that it's
Mhm.
not always about money.
Right.
You could ask me anything, like ask me how do I do this, and I've had people that come in and be like, listen, I'm not interested in personal training. Can you help me? I'm like, okay, this is what you're gonna do. This is how you maneuver in the gym. This is what you could do to stay out of these people way. Grab you a few sets of dumbbells, and this is what you're gonna do. Here's a corner right here that's usually empty.
Yeah.
This treadmill is usually empty. And I'll break it down for them, and they're like, "Oh, you've been so helpful." And sometimes they actually start training. They're like, "Oh, you made this easier for me." So a lot of times, for me, just for me personally, it's not just selling. It's like,
Right.
how can I help you? Even if you say like, "Okay, I don't like to be around people." Okay, here's some areas in the gym where you could work out at. Here's what you can do. And I just try to be as helpful as possible. But like to say what you're saying as far as like not necessarily needing a trainer, but you do need a trainer, it helps to save a lot of time because a lot of times it's hard to figure things out on your own. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And you could just save a lot of time by just talking to somebody.
Yeah.
And like you said, okay, so if I walk into the gym and I don't really like to talk to nobody, and I see somebody working out, just the fact that I'm not really comfortable talking to somebody, I'm not gonna go up to that person and be like, hey, how do you do this? Hey, how do you do that? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you have someone like a professional that can come up to that can help you and break down those barriers and just be like, okay, this is what you can do. I think it's gonna save you a lot of time and it's gonna save you a lot of money in the long run. Because again, going back to what I see at that gym and just different gyms,
Yeah.
a lot of people waste so much time there, and to me, it's almost frustrating when I see it day in and day out. I'm like,
Right.
what are they doing?
Shout out to
You
you
know.
going all the time, but when you're not seeing any change, it's kind of like, all right, like time is,
Time is of the essence.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's the most valuable shit you got. And
Yeah.
you
But
playing
people are
right now.
ignorant.
Yo,
Exactly.
People are
and you're
ignorant.
playing right now. So like to that, I just feel like, like even like to give a nuance to like what both of you guys are saying, or even myself included, I feel like just get acclimated with a trainer
Mhm.
to what he just said. Like, hey, look, I'm not interested in personal training, but like, hey, could you just help me with this? Just a quick tip right there, just boom, throw them a Easter egg or some shit, and then it starts from there. Where it's like, all right, cool, like, okay, I got something to kind of help me. I feel like I like found a friend in a
Mhm.
trainer, you get what I'm saying? So that way I know if the comfortability is built and I have someone to go to, I can just ask another question. Or at that point, you might later on feel like, you know what, maybe I should do personal training. Like, let me just see, just because now you understand their character, you seen that they were willing to help you without the dollar. You get what I'm saying? Like all of those things matter in
Right.
the long run. So, that's just how I see it. But
I think that I think that personal training is the used car salesman effect.
What does that mean?
So when you go,
take notes, guys.
when people go to a dealership, I used to sell cars, by the way. So when you go to the dealership, everybody runs away from the salesperson because they know you trying to sell them
Sell something.
something.
He looks
You-
like he sell cars with that outfit right
I don't know what that means. So
I don't know. It's a gray. Go
yeah,
ahead.
but they run from the salesperson. So they try to get as little as information as possible because they know that the next question is how's your credit? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
type of deal.
Yeah.
So when you go to the gym, it's the same thing. People run away from the personal trainer because they think, oh, you're only trying to sell me. And just like selling cars, a lot of used car salesmen are scummy. Like I just call a spade a spade. They're bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
And they only care about the end result, which is the dollar amount. And that's the connotation that anything that involves sales, but that's a connotation that personal training has, is you're only trying to sell me so you can make some money.
Yeah.
But not understanding where we, like you said earlier, break the barrier of making people comfortable and teaching them things that could give them long lasting effects versus I'm only trying to take your money right now, sign up for these 3,500 sessions we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of deal. So I was just telling somebody that the other day, like, personal training is like a used car salesman. Like you trying your best, you putting your best foot forward. You're like, hey, I know this, I know that. You're like,
You know what? With that being said, how the fuck do you spot a bum trainer?
bro, that's easy.
How do you spot a bum trainer?
You don't even need
What's the
glasses for that.
guidelines? Give me a top 5 or 3 spotting a bum trainer.
Somebody training someone and they on their phone at the same time.
Yo, that's a good one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir. Go ahead.
yeah. Here's a good one.
Hold on. Go ahead.
You see a trainer, and they train client A, and next they have client B, and client A and client B doing the same workouts, and client C.
And
Like,
client
wait a
and client B came 15 minutes after.
Yeah, it's like why everybody doing the same workout?
Yeah.
That's a bum trainer.
Male and female.
That's a
same
bum trainer.
workouts.
Another way to find a bum trainer, if the if the trainer has no problem pausing your sessions in between just to have periodic conversation, or they're just not
Ooh,
attentive.
that's a good one.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a bum trainer. Because at the end of the day, I know we said prior, it ain't about the money, but at that point in time, it is about the money, and you paid me for my time, for your time. So for somebody to intervene and that was that easy to get your attention, that's a bum trainer to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very important because, like you said, people paying for that time, so that time is important. Like, and that you're absolutely right. That time is important.
So I feel like if that occurs, that your client is still supposed to be working. There's no reason like you literally are pausing the session
Right.
just because someone has to say something. You can still speak to me. I have an ear. You know what I'm saying? So whoever's coming in, go ahead, say what you got to say, but just understand my client is still to be working. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? We're not about to fuck they shit up because you want to chat about something
Nothing.
not important.
Nothing.
You know? So
That's a good one.
yeah. Got another?
Their client looks the same for the last year.
That's definitely a bum trainer. Well, that's a bum.
Their client looks the same.
The line is this.
Their client looks the same.
That's a bum
It's
trainer.
a thin
but
line.
yeah.
Here's why: you could be a good trainer, but the client ain't doing what it's supposed to do
That's
on
a
the
fact.
other end.
That's what I said.
How many times we got clients that? How many times we had clients like that?
I mean, that's
you
true.
training them great, and then you like, yo, why are you eating this garbage?
I'm not going a year though. I'm not going a year.
Why not?
After 6 months, if there ain't an improvement, hey, this ain't
Yeah,
working.
sometimes-
this ain't working.
enough.
Sometimes
This ain't working.
Sometimes it's also a mental improvement because a lot of times, like you said, people come and they just be mentally in a bad place.
But I'm not letting it get to a year. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But what about if they get in good shape mentally and physically is starting to catch up?
Well, you close your eyes and you'll have the body of your dreams.
No, I'm gonna keep pushing.
Nah, I'm not
I'ma
doing.
keep pushing.
If I'm training somebody consistently for a year,
What's consistently?
let's say 3 times a week,
Okay.
3 times a week consistently for
That's
a
always going to be the minimum for seriousness.
yeah, 3 times a week. You're consistent. You're coming every day. You haven't missed a session, or maybe 1 or 2. Life happens.
Yeah,
But
that's not.
in a year's time frame, if you don't look remotely any different,
Yeah.
that's
okay,
what I'm
okay.
saying.
Okay.
Either I'm doing something wrong
Yeah.
Or
this ain't working. Well,
yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I have seen we go to the same gym. I've been there for 4 years now. I have seen people
Mhm.
train people that look exactly the same a year later,
Yeah, that's not.
or they have regressed
Damn.
and went backwards, and they still train them, and they go there consistently.
It's an abusive
That's a
relationship.
cash cow right there.
That's what I'm
An
saying.
abusive relationship.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's an abusive relationship.
I feel you got another one.
But you know
feel
what
like I
though?
got
It's
loaded.
Bro.
it's a bunch, but I say it's a thin line because a lot of accountability is held on that person to make sure. Okay, let's use an example.
Let's do it.
What
my
if
clients.
no, I'm not talking about your clients.
nah, I
what
know.
about just you?
Just saying, yeah.
What about if you didn't load up and got the nutrients that your body needed?
Yeah,
Okay.
load
No
up
matter-
on them
just
roids.
No matter, just no, you're funny. no matter what, if somebody was training you, you would not see the results that you see right now because you ain't doing your part.
Yeah.
It's teamwork.
But I do feel like, hold on, I do feel like you're still gonna see some results.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes,
that's,
yes.
So I get you.
Yeah.
But now, not the results that you want. Though.
No. I'm not
But he
saying.
said just results.
I'm
Oh,
just saying
okay,
results.
okay.
I'm not being specific.
Okay,
like
okay.
I've seen people that came in skinny
And
and a
lose it.
year later they fat. Like, how does that even possible? And they keep coming to the
with the trainer. is
with the
crazy.
trainer.
With the trainers.
So that's what I'm saying.
You know
like,
what it is? It's just a friendship at that point.
So look,
Basically,
so I
yeah.
follow up to say, right?
It's a
'cause
friendship.
that was my next one.
It's a friendship.
You a bum trainer if you prioritize friendship over being a client.
yeah, we
That's
ain't
a
friends.
bum trainer. Like at the end of the day, you gotta look at it. Like I say this in all fields. Us becoming friends is a fucking bonus.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah, yeah.
guaranteed. That's
See-
a bonus. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, especially, why? Because myself as a trainer, there are structures that I follow.
Yeah.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? To be like, okay, cool, I could kick it with you. I respect this. This, that, and the third. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? But I'm not finna, okay, you paid me. Now I'm a piece of shit if I do that.
right.
And
Real shit.
you know what?
I'm
I'm glad
piece
you
of shit
said
if I
that
do that.
because when we start kicking it is when I start seeing you putting in work. Because
Get
now
what I'm
to me
saying?
it's like, okay, you take this serious,
Mhm.
and I know I take it serious.
Yeah,
So definitely.
That's how I
Definitely.
see it.
and then lines get blurred too after a certain time,
Absolutely.
because then it's, hey, you my man's, and
But
hey, look, I can't make next month's payment. You know what I'm saying?
It's a whole different
You're
convo
right.
at
Yeah,
that
like
point, yeah.
business and personal
So
don't mix.
It's a lot of things. So okay, cool. The list could go on.
Yeah,
So how about this? How to spot a bum trainer is what we asked. Okay, how to avoid a bum trainer is the next question.
I just about face and go the other direction.
no, it's not that easy. I think one of the ways like people could avoid, and it goes back to just in your initial assessment. The initial assessment will let any client know whether you have a bum trainer or not.
No,
Here's
no,
why.
no.
Here's why. Here's my
No.
take on it.
Okay.
Now it depends what kind of assessment you're giving this person. So now the assessment is supposed to be very detailed, not what the gym gives you. It's supposed to be very detailed and structured.
Mhm.
Understanding all the questions that I'm asking you
Where's
all types of
Professor?
questions.
Professor Phil.
Like questions that because I'm gonna be doing this forever.
Right.
So I need to know everything as much as I can about you. So because now I want to bring that value. I'm just not gonna be like, oh, what are you trying to do? Oh, I just want to get in shape. Okay, let's get on these machines right here. Because like you said, the used car salesman effect.
Right.
It's like, okay, if you're not buying nothing, I'm not gonna show you how to use the dumbbells. I'm not gonna show you how to squat. I'm just gonna put you on some machines, hope that you buy. That's some bum shit.
That
You
is
understand
bum
what I'm
shit.
saying?
I agree with you.
That's
I agree with
that's
you.
that's some because I look at it like this. Not everyone is going to buy, but I'm going to treat everyone that come in. Matter of fact, that sit down with me, like I like how I want to be treated.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Regardless if you don't buy, and like to touch on what we said, I've created programs where people don't buy right on the spot. Like yo, they like I don't got no money, but I need to get into shape. Can you help me? I'm like, all right, you better pay attention because you got 30 minutes. Squat, press, this, that. And then the frustrating part, a lot of times, they're like, oh my God, it works. I'm like, yeah, you gonna buy? They're like, I've been using it for 6 months. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
come on now.
No,
So they
bro.
got bum trainers and bum clients
Yeah.
too.
But that's not so. That's from your perspective. When you say how to avoid a bum trainer, that the average person is not going to be like, well, he has a very structured startup.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Yeah,
That's not what's going to happen.
You're right.
So you got to give people key things that if you doing a startup session or you signed up, let's say you signed up just for 1 month only, and something is going awry, and you don't know about it, but you heard somebody tell you, "Hey, watch out for this." That's what you gotta touch on.
But I ain't finished my whole thought. But go ahead.
Whatever.
I feel like some things are just pretty straightforward though. So the prioritizing the friendship shit, that's an easy way to avoid a bump. Like, so no matter what, and I'm saying this to the audience, like guys, if you're out there looking for the help and looking for a trainer, accountability goes on you first. Come correct and come with the idea like this is what I'm prioritizing, my health. Period, point blank. Once again, the bonus is the person that ends up being your trainer if you guys get along or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
When you see that they try to prioritize just being cool and trying to be a friend, sometimes you may need to stir away. So like there's times like let's say for like, all right, on a guy's end, I'm not going to speak on women, but like us as men, let's say we have men clients and stuff like that. We start getting carried away about talking about like sports.
Right.
It's an easy one. You get what I'm saying? And then everything becomes sports. And then later down the line, it becomes, yo, let's go to the bar and yo, let's do this. Like, nah, we don't need to be doing that because at the same time, I'm supposed to be pushing you away from that shit.
Right.
It's the same way I'm pulling you back into that shit. Now, would you be wrong if you regressed, right? And you ended up asking me for a refund?
No.
when
Absolutely
I pulled
not.
you into that shit. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's like, and would I be wrong if I checked you on it when we're out and about and I say, yo, look, like this ain't really helping your cause for what you initially came to me for? You know what I'm saying? So are you looking for a friend or are you looking for, and also that's a thin line that goes into the sense of like sometimes people go into these places, these environments such as a gym, just looking for like validation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like just looking to be accepted, whether it's like body dysmorphia, which they don't even truly understand yet. They just don't like it is body dysmorphia for them,
Right.
but they'll realize later on, like no matter what, that's always gonna exist.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's something, you get what I'm saying? So like get that out your head that it's just you. That's everybody in a gym. No matter what you see, there's gonna be someone that you think looks great,
Yeah.
and they still gonna have the same issue that you feel you have.
What's you raising your hand for?
Body dysmorphia.
His back
Oh.
not big enough.
Yeah.
But we're going back to what you were saying as far as like the assessment doesn't necessarily tell you a bum trainer. Yes, I agree with you. I agree.
It's not what I said.
You said the assessment doesn't necessarily. What did you say then?
I said the average person, when they sign up for a trainer, aren't going to be able to say
The
that
structure.
the structure of the assessment is this is a bum trainer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Get it
we
right.
agree in part.
Yeah. So what I was going to say, is if like based on the lines of what you were saying, like prioritizing, if someone is trying to change your mind about how you structure your workout, like for instance, if they don't give you, I would say I call it pre-work. Stretching is great pre-work. If they're not giving you the idea that, hey, you need to stretch before we work out today, or you come in and say, damn, my knee hurts, you need to get on the bike before you start this workout, that's somebody you want to stay away from, because they're probably not educated, or they probably don't care to if you get an injury. Now, they're still going to take your money, whether you show up or not. So they're still taking your money.
Yeah.
So if they don't prioritize your body beforehand, like stretching at least 15 to 20 minutes beforehand, getting on the elliptical, getting on the bike, helping you learn how to burn calories or burn fat or whatever the case may be before you start the workout, that's somebody you want to stay away from.
And you know what? One thing I'll say too, like for the clients and stuff like that, and we know this just from the inside as trainers, as we speak to other trainers and stuff like that, they don't realize that some people that are trainers don't actually want to train.
Ooh.
So you get what I'm saying? Like, so there's people that just get it just to get by.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So like, I kind of slightly touched on it when, shout out to Healthy when he was here and talking about like people not being certified. You get what I'm saying? And then you have it where people who even are certified still really don't give a fuck to do it. They just trying to get by, like literally. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make some money. But what's crazy is out of all things that you do, you choose to like endanger other people, because you gotta understand this is you can pick up another job and just get money and it not affect anybody else. Like it's all on you. But this is a job that when you actually get certified, or even not, I guess, and you train people, you are literally putting this person's body through a test.
Right.
And if you don't know what the fuck you doing, you can really hurt somebody.
Yeah. You could deliberately hurt somebody for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a lot of shit like that, and we see it, and like they don't care. Like they just don't care. And sometimes, like for me, sometimes I can't even sit next to that or like hear that shit, because I look at that like, yo, what if that was you?
They wouldn't be in that position. That's why they do it.
You hear shit like, yo, my tuition for school, or you hear, oh, I'm trying to get like dumb shit. I'm trying to get a sneakers or a bag or something stupid. So hold on, you got to take this person money, put them at risk.
Or like going on social media and trying to get sponsorships.
And shit like that. Like for the look, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get sponsorships and look, I have a client, guys, and this, that, and the third. Yo, that shit not funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The fuck? Now when that lawsuit pull up, then what? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's a whole different story. So there's that too, and that sucks because a lot of times people get tainted, and then when people like us come around who care, we get fucked over because they don't want to train anymore.
Used car salesman effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to train anymore. And then when we pitch shit to them, they're like, no, this dude, no,
Yeah.
no. I'm not getting roped in this shit again. Like, you know, fool.
Or if you do
once.
get them, they do, well, the last guy.
Yeah, you know,
You know what
and
I'm
everything
saying?
they do reflects on a lot. It's trauma at
Yeah,
that point. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So now they just put the shadow on you. Like, okay, here, boom. All right. So if he says this, then this is probably what this means because this is what the last trainer told me. If they make me do this exercise, I'm probably gonna do this because this happened last time. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, yo, like,
And that's exactly how you spot a bum trainer. Because I had a lot of clients, and I could use the dude that used to come in the morning.
yeah,
You know who, B. He used
Yeah.
to come in the morning. So when he was squatting, clean and pressing and doing these things, I'm like, what the hell are you doing, yo? He like my trainer before. I'm like, hold on.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to not talk bad about this person, but from what I've learned, this is incorrect. This is just incorrect.
incorrect.
Right? So that's when he said, yo, I'm gonna give you a chance. So finally he ended up getting to
I don't
Go
want to
ahead.
cut you off. Like, yo, fuck you.
how
You gonna
dare
give me
you?
a chance?
Yeah,
exactly.
how dare you?
What? But,
exactly. That's exactly
you
how I
know,
felt. How I felt, but I didn't show it. I was just like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he ended up getting up to squats 365,
Yeah.
deadlift 315.
Shit he wasn't doing.
Clean and he wasn't
Yeah.
doing. You doing a lot of stuff now pain free. So now I had to prove myself.
Right.
Easy.
And then now we training, and it's like as it's going on, I still have to prove myself. I'm like, damn, I got you the way you at, and this dude didn't get you where you at, but you praising this dude who was the bum.
And people don't even realize if they were to just let go of that, it's like they holding on to. If they
Yeah.
were to just let go of that, his progress would have been way past that.
Wait,
Mhm.
Because
exactly.
think about it, he was still holding back because he was like hesitant with you because he's still prideful of his old trainer.
Yep,
If he would have just let go and went with what was going on, that 365 would have been who the fuck knows what.
And the crazy part is you're right, because for the simple fact that you still thinking about that person, and it hinders what I'm bringing to the table.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because now you still stuck on that person,
Right.
and you're questioning my abilities. But at the same time, what I'm showing you, and you'll say it out your mouth, damn, this is so much easier. I'm making so much progress. But, oh, you used to do this. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Respectfully, like you said, that's the past. But that's how you can spot a bum trainer too. Like you just said, a lot of times you'll meet someone new and they so traumatized by that last person that it makes it hard for you as a person who really cares.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you're going to go back into this field. So now if there's a bum trainer that came before you, it's going to be a little bit difficult, because now it's like, not saying you have to be the used car salesman, but you have to be like, listen, I'm willing to help you if you give me a chance. So it's like you have to prove yourself.
Nah, I
After you
stopped
prove
that
yourself.
shit. I had a client like that. You know her.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I had a client just like that. And I had to tell her, like, look, it's cool that you had this guy. This guy is no longer here. He actually quit. So
Quit his
Yo.
day.
he actually quit.
Where's the-
Now you got me. You got two options. You can go with what I'm telling you to do, which I'm telling you you're gonna have the results you're gonna have. I'm not gonna, like you said, I'm not gonna downplay this guy because I didn't even know that guy.
Mhm.
We worked together and I never met him.
Ain't that something?
So
Get-
think
you know what
about
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying nothing about what he did prior. I'm telling you what I know and what I know now. Option B is I can turn around and walk away
Mm.
and you can get your refund. Because I'm not doing it, or you can go work with somebody else.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing that. And we're adults. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I took the time out to do what I need to do to get to where I'm at and to get to you. And remember, you actually chose me. So
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
what you're not gonna do is downplay me in the beginning and tell me what whoever and whatever told you to do. Months go by, she was like, you know what? You are really better than the other guy. I said, you ain't have to tell me I knew that already. Can't gas a full tank, baby. Can't gas a full tank.
Yo.
So, like, I'm not doing all of that. You got one time. I'm gonna have that conversation with you. The next time is gonna be, all right, call him. Call him.
So okay, is there a how to spot a bum client?
No, it ain't. And that's the
Yo.
it ain't.
Why not?
It ain't.
Yo.
Because you You're not supposed to judge.
I don't know who told you that. There's plenty of them.
You're not
I don't
supposed
know
to
what you're
judge.
talking about.
Yeah, politically correct answer is no.
Yo, tactically, right?
Yeah, it's
What's
no.
up? Put us on. How you spot a bum client?
Someone who's not willing to invest in themselves.
Ah, you don't know that
And
just
they-
meeting them.
hold
You
on,
don't know
hold
that.
on, hold on.
You don't know that just
now,
meeting
this is
them.
what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know that.
You don't know that just meeting them. They just walk in and say, "Yo, Kevin, this person wants to be."
Can I ask you a question? What do
Okay.
you do for a living?
I'm not willing to disclose that on there.
Okay, but just give me any job.
I'm in sales.
You in sales? Okay, automatically a number comes to my head. You live around here? Automatically, your fucking
Everything
your
is a
rent,
stat.
everything coming up to my brain,
Freaking.
and I know that you got some disposable income. Oh, you looking clean today? You got the nice whites on. You got a new sweatsuit on.
Fake it till you
nice
make it,
hat.
baby.
I ain't no
Don't
fake it till
judge
you
me.
make it.
Don't judge me.
You got some sort of money.
You don't know me.
What do you mean? You can save $1 a day.
What if I don't make $1 a day?
Shut the fuck
Come
up.
on, let's be serious.
So like, nah.
$30?
I go to Goodwill and get this, you
Matter
know.
of fact,
That's
nah.
a bum client.
He know best than I do because the conversation was had with him. But it's funny because we had this conversation and he came to me and he was like, "Yo, like when you really break the shit down, that is a bum ass client. Like he did the whole consultation or whatever the case
Mhm.
is, broke everything down to them. Yo, let's invest in you. We all about you right now. Like
Mhm.
whenever you ready to work,
Which is a good line, by the way.
I'm for you.
I will say that.
Right? Said the numbers to the person, right? You know they get hold on.
It's a little expensive.
I'm gonna have to get back. What's your email, phone number? Like, okay, like that type of shit, right? But in reality, when you break shit down, $1 a day.
Yeah,
It's really $1 a day.
Yo, she had me hot. I ain't gonna front, yo.
That's crazy.
but
had
this
me-
is after you did the session though.
Yeah, she had me so hot, and it's a year later, she's still the same. She had me so hot, yo. Yeah, I violated. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo, I know you can save 50 cents a day for 2 months and come and talk to me.
Don't drink that coffee.
Yeah, I was at the
Yo.
point was like I was about to take out my wallet and be like, yo, I'll give you a session. I'll pay for it. If I buy one, get one. I buy one, you get one.
Give me my money back.
I buy one, you get one.
Yeah.
Because I wanted
Nah.
to help her. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo,
Because it's
that's
like,
crazy.
I want to do this,
Nah.
I want to do that. And I'm like at that job right there, it doesn't make a lot of money.
Right.
And you make way more than me. You telling me you don't, come on now.
Yeah.
And I see you, and
You
again,
got
I
no
pay
money.
attention. I'm paying attention to all these little things people come in.
But
Oh, you got the new shoes on? Oh, those shoes cost
So
about $160.
you gotta
Oh, you
remember,
got
yeah,
that?
like
Oh.
especially we in a city that we live in where everything's a trend. The people that try to keep up with the trend, those are the people that's spending money for real.
Those are the people that are the broken.
You get what I'm saying?
You
But
right.
that's why,
Yeah.
because they spend this. It's a miss.
You can't
misallocated.
talk somebody out of their lifestyle to sign up for personal training.
Well, I agree with you, but at the same time, I could try to convince you to make you see the value in it of something that you're doing, and we're in the same field.
Also, hold on. Let me
and
just,
that's an investment.
let me just add it up, right? So hold on. A lot of times, a lot of people's journeys, fitness was never their lifestyle. So they had to change things prior to make fitness their lifestyle.
Yeah, but if
So-
you're trying to tell someone to take something away to do something else, that's an uphill
That's
battle.
everybody.
With personal training, it's uphill battle.
I got you right now. That's everybody. Every client, they have to take something away to make that progress.
That's not true.
That is absolutely true.
That's not true.
I got you right now.
Okay.
The drinking got to cut down. Your eating habits got to change, right? You going out and your sleeping habits got to change.
None of that has anything to do with money.
Yes, it does.
What do you
Think about the lady.
Sleep
that
more,
trained.
that has to do with money.
Think about the lady that I
Yeah,
trained, right?
Yes.
And she was jobless. She didn't have a job,
Mm-hmm.
Invested in training.
and she said, "I'm gonna do 4 times a month, but I need to cancel it." And you know what I did? I've created a vicious program. She's like, "Oh my god, I never trained like this before."
Wait a
This is
minute.
so
Hold on.
great.
Hold on. Run that
What?
back. Run that back.
Oh my God.
Some details missing.
There ain't no details missing. But she said, let me know, because you're gonna twist my words, right?
Oh my God. I never.
Yo. Nah.
But when she decided to do it, and that was like it put like 2 batteries in my back. Cause I'm like, damn, she said she don't got no job, and she still signed up. Nah, I got on my computer that night. Okay, and created a program for her. But based on the assessment, I knew she was in really good shape.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not gonna say how she said it.
There
But
it
she's
is.
like, yo, this is the
You
best
better not.
program. This is one of the best the best program. Not one. This is the best program that I had.
Yeah.
And now I see in the gym, and she's doing the program, and you can start to see the changes immediately.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like you were saying, if it's something that you want, you're gonna find it.
Yeah, but that's a want versus a need. But people's wants
You're right.
aren't easily
You
changeable
change.
or interchangeable
Mhm.
with whatever their lifestyle is. You are correct. You have to change things in your life
That's all I wanted.
in order to be, bro. We will rewind this pod. you have to change things in your life in order to get to whatever you're trying to get to
Yeah.
when it comes to your fitness journey or whatever you want to call it. But people's wants are not interchangeable with fitness. And that's where the problem lies, because you have to want to do something. But if you don't want to do something, if you don't want to go to work, you're going to call out. You know you're losing money, but you still call out anyway.
Yeah.
So it depends on the person. But I understand what you're saying. But you can't make somebody, you can try your best all you want, but when it's somebody that you don't know, it's an uphill battle. Because you telling somebody, don't go buy those Balenciagas, come in here 3 times a week, and I'm going to get you right, pause. But, you know, it's everybody is subjective
Right.
to each person.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, after you do the initial session, I spot a bum client. That a lady that asks me every month, is there any discounts this month on the sessions?
You know what?
That's the
And
cheapest.
is there any discounts this month?
Yeah.
Now, you remember we was running those
the
promotions.
ones.
We was running those promotions where if you read up and bought new sessions, you got them
Right.
50% off or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So hooked her up with one of those. I was like, hey, you've been working with me for 3 months. You know, I want to, help you out the best way I can. Worst idea ever. She every month after that. Cerny. It's like Tyrone Biggums. Any free sessions? Are you guys giving away free sessions? I'm like, my time ain't free.
yeah.
That's a fact.
My time ain't free.
That's a fact.
That's like me going to your job and asking you, I forgot what she worked at, some fast food joint. Y'all got any free fries? I've been coming here for a month straight. I ain't get nothing for free. Like, I had to tell her that. Like, you can't do that. But I understand where you're coming from. Times is hard. Things we can regress back on the sessions, because she was coming 4 times a week.
Yeah.
So we can reduce the sessions. I can help you out on the back end and give you like a couple of tips and tricks of things to do on the days that you don't train with me. And then when things pick up, like, we can get back to doing 4 times a week. But nah, I'd let her go, man. I'd let her go, because it's turned into every week.
Damn.
So you sure?
It becomes a nuisance.
Yeah, and then she was like, "You sure there's no more discounts?"
It's crazy. It's crazy that the things that you need in life, you have to do.
You'll rationalize not doing it.
No, not that too. But like, how am I trying to word this? Okay, so with training and just health, basically, it's needed in life. It's not a want. It's needed in life to just live, right? And it's crazy how we have to convince people to live.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying specific, but just to live, like to literally live. Like, why do I have to convince you to not be a diabetic? Why do I have to convince you to not have a blood, sugar levels here, cholesterol level here?
Well, that's gonna
like
that dynamic is gonna come from a different place, but where that starts from is the government.
Look, man.
No, I'm being serious.
I get you, but I'm not. I'm talking about what this.
But
in reference to this.
Hear me out. The government, I say, is because think of things like when we grew up.
Yeah.
There was the food pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to go get my personal trainer certification, I'm ignorant. Whole life I'm thinking food pyramid, salt, sugar, breads, fruits, vegetables,
Basic,
grains, all of that, right? Meat at the bottom. So I go to do the thing, and it's my plate, my plate tool. So I'm like, now it's about portion sizes.
Mm-hmm.
So as a society, we grew up not knowing this doesn't exist anywhere unless you speak to someone. Now it's about portion control.
Mm-hmm.
So we grow up thinking a certain thing and thinking that, okay, this is what I need. And then when you, contrary to belief, you have someone that comes along and says, no, actually, no, you need this in order to live. You need personal training in order to reduce your high blood pressure, your
Yeah.
cholesterol, to get your heart rate up, to reduce the chances of heart attacks and strokes and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Now it's like talking science to people, and they don't understand, or they don't want to understand.
I just still like, to me it's just like all of that is true, but I just feel like why my question, right, is rhetorical, but like, why do I have to convince you for that? Because at the end of the day, whether government or not, I'm talking about what you can control. When you
Mhm.
go to that fast food spot after you eat and you feel bloated or you have a heart pain, why do
Yeah.
I gotta convince you to stop
Yeah.
feeling like that? You get what I'm saying? Like those minor things. Like I should not have to convince you to stop going through that type of pain.
You know what?
That's kind of crazy to me. Like, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Like, it's so like, and granted, like, we all have our faults in what we do, whether we drink, whether we eat fast food, whether it's cool.
Yeah, right. Got
But
the vice.
everything to what you were saying, like the portion, moderation, my guy, moderation,
Mhm.
please. Like, it's so sad that I gotta convince somebody to stop doing that. Like, I'm not your parent. It kind of go into what you were saying before. Like, I don't have to, like, I'm not none of that for you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I really don't have to tell you shit but the exercise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anything past me telling you that, I care. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So it start bugging me because it's like, yo, I'm giving a fuck. And what's crazy is it's almost like you are by default a parent, because they'll sit there and lie to you. How many of your clients lie to y'all when they come into the session, don't want to tell
Man.
you what they ate last night?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Or when they went away on vacation, like, I know you didn't work out.
Or they
not
come in
once.
hungover and say,
You know what I'm
"Nah, I
saying?
ain't drink last
Yeah,
night."
I know you didn't work out not once.
Yeah.
What the fuck was the point? So now, like, that's where I get to the point where, like, I don't care. So I let them know. Like, let me break it down to you. You know what I'm saying? You paid me X amount of dollars
Mm-hmm.
for X amount of time. You told me you were going on vacation from this point to this point. You went on vacation. Everything that we worked on got canceled out because on your little vacation for the week, the 2 weeks, all you did was drink, eat, fuck, sleep, and you did not work out not once,
Right.
not one day, not even half a day, an hour. That's sad as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
It is.
Like, there's no other way to put that. Like, real shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
But you know what? Going with what you like with the IOC interested, committed, obsessed. I'm obsessed with this. Here's why. Because when I go on vacation, I look for a gym at the hotel.
Bro, that's
Yo.
the when I'm
If
booking
they
it.
don't have no,
When
if
you
they don't have
booking
no
it.
bed, if they don't have no gym, I don't give a fuck how the room looks.
Yeah.
If you don't got a
I
fly
need-
gym, I'm not doing it.
I need
I need a
to
gym.
have that.
If they ain't even got pictures, I'm not booking it.
Exactly.
Yo, I be checking all that. Yo, what the facility like. I
Yeah,
need
I'm
that,
not
like,
booking it.
And guess what? What's crazy is, like, so for me, like, I wake up early no matter. I'm early on vacation too.
Yeah.
I'm on
Damn right.
vacation. I'm waking up early. I'm in that gym.
Yeah.
And
If
you
they got
know
a
what?
beach, I want to walk or run on the beach.
All of that.
Open
Because
toes.
guess what?
and
I'm
everything.
enjoying everything I paid for. I'm enjoying everything I
You
paid
damn
for.
right.
That, you get what I'm saying?
Which
Like,
is a part of
that's
it.
a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and also, like, I feel like what that's giving me like bad bitch vibes. That's giving me boss shit vibes. You get what I'm saying? Where
Right.
it's like, yo, I'm on vacay. Yeah, I do this on my vacay.
Yep.
I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna look great
Yep.
on my vacay.
Still got
you
the
about to
discipline.
see me with this shirt off in my trunks, chilling. They're gonna be like, yo, who that? Yeah, who that is right.
That's Mr. Bedroom
You
body
feel what
right
I'm
there.
saying? Yo, real shit. But then instead,
Right,
what
right.
do you have? You have people sleeping in,
I know.
just making
Mhm.
it to the lunch that's
Yo.
given. Like, what
Oh,
the fuck is
I gotta
going
get
on?
up.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. I did it. Look, I went to DR recently twice. And first thing I said was, "Where's the gym?" Point me in the direction of the gym. First place I went to after I dropped my shit off at the room, to the gym. The first place I went to when I woke up
Did the
was the
gym.
gym.
Yeah.
I did not care.
Like,
It's hard.
That's something that doesn't take away from your day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feel better throughout my day. Like,
Now, I didn't work out every day though.
but you still
You
did
still went
something.
right
Still went. That's all
You
that
know,
I'm
matters.
saying it to the extent where, like, people just don't even
They don't bother.
at all.
So
Yeah.
let me ask you a question. When you went to the gym, what was the demographic, the age group of the people that you saw at the gym?
Good
Older
question.
folks.
There you go.
Yeah, good
Older
question.
folks.
You see the old
But-
people
but
at the
see,
gym.
that
It's
goes
crazy.
into the-
And
They
they
just-
getting it.
Yes,
Getting it.
yes.
Getting
You
it.
know why? You don't have to convince them that they need it.
Yeah.
They understand it
Understand.
at that point in their life. They're like, nah, this ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Give a fuck where I'm at.
Is it and younger kids too. Like 17,
Yep.
16-year-old
Okay, I
kids.
fuck with that.
Same both times that I went.
I fuck with
You
that.
go to the gym, it's older people, probably in their 50s and
Yeah.
up, and probably the teenagers.
You know what? And I'll give credit to how social media and society has been going in reference to health and wellness. Because I know when I was younger, and I'm not the oldest, but still when I was younger and I was going on vacay, I wasn't seeing, even walking past, I wasn't seeing no kids or
Right.
younger people in the facilities, no 17 years old,
Right.
even touching the gym. They was dogging the food.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So like just seeing that is great. But you usually see the older people, right? And now to what you're saying, you'll see that younger crowd. But it's like, yo, like that people should pay attention to that. What's funny is I'll be on vacay and I'm in the facility. You'll see how many people when they walk past just looking, yeah, get your ass in here.
Yeah.
Get in here. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You need to be in here. Like, you know, and then what's crazy is sometimes I remember last time I was on vacay and I was in the facility working out and I felt like people was looking at me crazy, but I had to realize like my workout is not like we on vacay, so it's lax workout over here.
Right.
I'm over here trying to go in, but that to me, that's the obsessed part. That's all I know for real.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, damn, like I'm doing too much. Nah, I ain't doing too much. I'm doing enough.
And what makes it worse
Right.
is every gym, everywhere you go, they got these big ass windows.
You see
Love it.
everything.
Yes, you
Yeah.
see everything.
Everything.
Everybody looking at you like,
But you know what? They need to see that shit.
yeah.
They need to see that. Do that.
But they'll go to the spa though, and the gym is attached to the spa. That's the
Man.
crazy part.
I guess.
They'll go to the spa, get a massage, all of that, walk bypass the gym every time.
See, for a lot of people, that vacation is the escape. With that, when I go to that, listen,
But
I
I'm not
don't
trying to
see-
escape from working out.
Exactly. So a
Right.
lot of them, that's the escape.
Like to
They don't
me,
wanna-
that's not like when I think of vacay and shit like that, or when I think of escape, right? I'm thinking of the shit that brings me like an annoyance,
Mm-hmm.
you know, or like just like irritation, just stress.
Yeah,
That don't give me stress.
yeah,
So I'm not understanding how that correlates. They think, all right, cool. It's like their way of like having an outer body experience of not living their regular lifestyle. And it's like, nah, like this should be a part of it no matter what. This doesn't deter you from the goal ever.
right. But you got to reach that point. You got to reach that pinnacle, and it goes back to the obsession part. If you're not obsessed to do it anywhere, you're not gonna be full force no matter what you do. And you'll always be inconsistent and you'll always be complacent. And it doesn't matter if you go overseas or you go to the States, you go to another state, or you at home. If you don't get to the point where you're obsessed, and obsession has no plateau.
Yeah.
So if you're not to the point where you're obsessed, then there's no point.
It's crazy. And you know what? I'll add one more thing and then I'll drop this. What's crazy is on vacation, you really never know who you're gonna bump into.
Right.
That plays a big factor. So let's say this: older people or younger people. Let's say we working out, we in the gym facility. These older people, what do you think they do for work? That's one of the questions for
Damn right.
consultation, right? What do you do
Right.
for work? If you have a conversation with them, right? Because these are people that probably normally wake up early, are probably friendly, you know, are
Yep.
social, right?
Mhm.
Just because that's a part of the lifestyle, right? They're gonna have conversation with you, and one of those questions will be that: what do you do for work?
Yeah.
You can say as a response, I'm a trainer. They're gonna tell you as a response, oh, I own X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna be like, oh, look at that. You done networked your way with someone. You get what I'm saying? To something you would have never fathomed over where you was trying to avoid back at home.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because back at home, you wasn't gonna put in that work because you're already stressed with the work you got in front of you. So you're not gonna do more work to try to meet somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
let alone the way just society is with just socialness. You get what I'm saying? To what you were saying, walking in the gym, they ain't trying to talk to nobody. And if they have to talk to somebody, it's at the grocery store and shit like that.
Right.
So you ain't gonna ever meet nobody if you ain't on that type of timing. You get what I'm saying? So when you in places like this, like what's crazy is the only time they'll talk to people is when they at the bar.
You're right.
That's because that liquid courage come out.
Yo, that's you know what I'm saying? So like it's crazy when you think about that. And it's like, cool, granted, you can still meet people at the bar that do well, you know, and do stuff. But it's just a different vibe when you in the gym.
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
It's just different.
When I was in Jamaica, I was doing a group class with my family because we went out there. And I had maybe about, let me see, my sister, my mom's, just a bunch of them. I was like, okay, we're gonna do a group class. And then people started joining the class. Now on the resort, they already have trainers there.
Yeah.
But this was like a family thing. I was like, all of y'all come. then people just started just randomly joining us. But then I started meeting different people. This one lady was like, "Oh my God, where you at?" I was like, "I live in the United U.S." She's like, "I'm here. Take down my number. This is. I need a trainer." But she too far.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? Speed it up. I was in Portland. In Portland, they had the thing. Nike had some event.
Okay.
So me and Shorty went out there. So Nike had an event, and we were staying at the Nines Hotel. So I ended up seeing Scottie Pippen, Charles Barkley. But when I go to the gym, oh my goodness.
Dude,
Listen, let me tell you something.
you was matching?
I was matching.
matching.
But listen, let me tell you something. When I went to the gym, it was all women in the gym.
Mm.
And some dudes in there, you know what I'm saying? They got some dudes in there, but it was mostly women in the gym. And I'm like, so much women in the gym. You know, so, and I'm like, I feel a little extra strong right now. I ain't gonna front. I'm like, okay, I could push a little bit more, but check this out. So now they looking at me and I'm looking at them, but I'm with somebody. So I'm like, I'm like, I can look, but you know,
you
know
mind
what I'm
your
saying?
business.
But I'm looking and they looking like, well, who are you? And I'm looking like, well, who are you? So lo and behold, me and this one lady struck up a conversation. She's like, oh, I just travel, whatever the case may be. Lo and behold, that same lady and a few of them girls, when the basketball players came in, now they had some of the old school black basketball players.
Mm-hmm.
They had Barkley there, they had Scotty there, they had Rick Mahorn, they had a whole bunch of people. All them girls is at the bar. So all them basketball players are there. So I'm like, oh, that's who they staying in shape for.
Mm-hmm.
They staying in shape for them. And that one lady that me and her talked, she went and talked to one of those players, went and talked to Charles. I was like, and then she looked at me and I looked at her. But she probably like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just down in the lounge area, just sitting by myself. Yeah, I'm just chilling. So they probably like, who is this dude? You know what I'm saying? I'm just a trainer. I was invited.
For the Celtics.
You know what I'm saying? But,
right, you got another team.
Yeah,
You know
training
what I
for the
mean?
Celtics.
But it was just amazing to see, like you said, that the people that you meet. And then when I went to the islands, and then the people that was there was like, there was mostly Caucasian people. But like you said, them are some of the friendliest people. Hey, what do you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I have this business over here. And I'm like, hey, I'm a trainer. Oh my God. Hey, Helen, come over here. Come over here, Helen. Like, what's going on? Hey, this is Kevin. And next thing you know, Helen looking at me like, who is this guy? And why are you so friendly? He's a trainer. He's going to help us out. You know what I'm saying? And then you meet people, and then you start exchanging information.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then that's how you start meeting people. You understand what I'm saying? But them are some of the places where I met a lot of people at, was just in the gym on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And I met some people. Some people we still in contact with, right? I'm in contact with now. Some of them not in contact with.
Yeah.
But you never know who you're gonna meet.
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
a
I
fact.
like going there, because it's like uncharted waters.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
Yo, this shit. I can go on and on, but that's crazy. Let's take a moment real quick for the speak up in reference to everything we just talked about. Anything from New Year's resolutions, bum clients, bum trainers.
There's a lot to
But
go
yeah,
through.
what let's take a moment real quick. Yeah, what do y'all gotta speak up?
I'm gonna speak up on something. I'm not gonna touch on none of that, but I'm gonna say this. If you're consistent being consistent, you will see consistent results. If you're consistent being inconsistent, you're gonna see results, but they're gonna be inconsistent results. It's your level of consistency. Consistency consists of exercise, diet, anything. You understand what I'm saying? Just be consistent at it. If you're consistent at it, you're gonna see the results. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're consistent being a quitter, on quitter's day, you're gonna quit.
Yeah.
If you're consistent eating, you're gonna see results. If you're consistent working out, you're gonna get a big back like mine's.
We will consistently have speak ups.
Yeah.
Consistent.
Consistently.
Do you have one?
No, now I don't. Now I don't.
You know what? I don't either. We gonna just be consistent.
Yeah, just
You
be
know?
consistent.
That's
That's
it. We gonna leave it at be
he's
consistent.
over here rapping just now.
Yo,
I'm a rapper?
Yeah. If you consistently consistent, then you'll be consistent. But if you're inconsistent, you consistently be inconsistent.
Oh, you learning.
Bars.
You learning.
All right.
Yo.
Is there anything else you guys want to touch on?
Pause.
What was the face? Is there anything else you guys want to discuss?
I
think we
yeah,
talked
I think we did it, man. I think we did
Yeah,
it.
that
We
was
do.
solid.
When we come back, we got to talk about the myths
Mythbusters.
Yeah, Mythbusters.
What
Gym
what would be the
myths.
first myth you're gonna talk about?
The one that I hear the most is I don't want to work out because I don't want my back to get big for women.
Okay.
damn.
Or just I don't want to get too muscular.
Yeah,
Look
too
like a
muscular.
dude.
Or
Yeah,
look like a dude.
I don't want to look like a dude. That's the one.
Women.
Yeah, that's the
coming.
one.
We got one for y'all. Okay.
So the next episode is for the ladies.
Yo,
Speaks itself.
get us out of here, bro.